everyone, welcome to part 34 of Laravel 9 series, in which we are creating the multi-vendor e-commerce website. So we will continue working on the categories module, and in the last video we have seen that we able to edit the category as well, and we able to work on the category level as well. We can see the category level in the edit category form. Okay, I need to log in again. Okay, so go here in categories module. Okay, so we'll click on any of the category edit. Okay, so you can see it's the pre-filled data like t-shirts for the category name. Select section, clothing is already there. Okay, so we can change, I think we can change its color as well. Edit category. Okay, uh, let's refresh and select section, and I think we must change its color. Yeah, like this. Okay, so you can do this in CSS. Okay, and we can change here as well, this one, so that we can highlight it. Okay, so the pre-filled data, you can check it out, the pre-filled data here, and here the t-shirts upper category is men, so the men is selected. So if you will go in some other category like smartphones, so see, you can see the its level is mobile. Okay, smartphones comes under mobile, so that's why the mobile is there. Okay, in the category level. So you can add any category under any category. Okay, so if we are going to add the new categories, and also we are going to add the validation, and this one we need to resolve this issue. See, you can see here is some other thing is highlighted at the left sidebar, but we need to highlight this one. So make sure to correct this one as well. We are going to open the sidebar as well. Here, whatever issue is there, we are going to resolve, and we need to select the catalog management categories and make sure UI catalog, that is fine. Categories, if categories page, and here session is required for all. Okay, like update category status, that is fine. Here also fine, this one, so it is fine, there is no issue here. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so see here, if we are going to add the new category here like add category, and if we are going to click on submit, and you can see there are many issues come here because we have not provided any validation so far. Okay, so for that we need to add the Laravel validation. For add edit category, here we need to add the Laravel validation. The few of the things are mandatory here in add edit category form. See, category name is mandatory, section is mandatory, category level is mandatory. Okay, and category URL is mandatory. So these four things are mandatory, so we are going to provide the validation for these four things. Okay, so what we can do, we can simply we can take the validations from here. We have already having the validation, we have added in update admin details function for updating the admin details. Okay, so same we are going to copy here. Okay, and we are going to change the rules here. Here we are going to use instead of admin name, we are going to have category name. Okay, so category name is must be valid. Okay, and here we can add category name as well. Category name, valid category name is required. Okay, so category name, and here the section ID. After that we are going to add the validation for the section ID to select the section. Okay, so this one is required. So section ID, for section ID we are just going to give here section ID is required. Okay, So after that the URL is required. Okay, for URL also we are going to have the validation and URL. Okay, so here after section ID we are going to have the validation for URL, required validation for the URL is required. Okay, so now uh, see here we are missing something. Here we are missing this validate function. This is required. Okay, validate function to put here. Okay, so now see, if we're going to refresh and we'll see, we click on submit, and here it is saying category name is required, section ID is required, and URL is required. Okay, category URL, we can also make it category URL is required. Okay, so here section is required like this. Okay, so category name is required, section is required, category URL is required. So we need to fill these three things. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am going to add here we have added the I'm going to check which categories we have not added so far. I'm going to add those, and t-shirts we have already added, and after that I'm going to add here shirts. Okay, shirts I'm going to add under clothing. Okay, and shirts is required, clothing is required, main category. So level I will keep it as main category. Okay, and it's URL category URL shirts. So now I'm going to click on submit and see there are few issues come because see now, see these kind of issues we can either resolve either from the database, or we can simply resolve from the code itself. Okay, either we can allow the null in some of the columns that accept the null data as well, or the other way is to resolve is to simply, like we have done this one, category discount if empty, then we are just putting the category discount as 0 value. So one is the way, like we can simply do like this one is the category description field. Okay, and descript for the description field, see error is coming for the description field, so we can simply make it empty. We can make it empty like this, and the error will get resolved. You can see the error will not come, but there is one more way to resolve this error. We can simply take the data as null for few of the columns, like for description, for URL, so not for URL, meta title, meta description, meta keywords. Here we can change, and we can accept null. Okay, means see, even if you will not add any data, it will accept the null. Okay, so it may resolve the issue. So okay, so it has been done. So now I think we are not required this one. So now we can try again once again, and we can refresh here once that it's not added. Okay, fine. So we are going to add it again, shirts under clothing, under men, and see we are not giving any image, no discount, and see category URL we are giving shirts, and rest of the data we are not giving. Clicking on submit, and see we able to add now shirts, we able to add. So it is coming here under men as the parent category and section as clothing. Okay, so its URL is shirts. So now see we have added the null, so that's why it accepts those. And also we can do one more thing, we can accept category discount. Here we can accept the value as 0 in case see as defined, we can accept the value as 0. Okay, going to save this one. Okay, So we can remove this one as well, and we can now try to save. Okay, so we are going to add the another category now. So at the same, and we are going to try validations. Okay, so now we are going to add under women, we're going to add the tops and denims under women. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am going to add tops under clothing section, and see, once we select clothing, and here level, under level we are going to select the woman. Okay, level as a woman. Okay, so here uh, category image is not required, discount is not required. Here only category URL I am going to add here tops only. Okay, and rest of the data I'm not going to add. Submit. See, still it is showing error, category underscore discount cannot be null. So I'm going to check it out, that how to resolve this issue. Category discount cannot be null. So we can do one more thing here. We can change the category discount to float, and then we'll try, uh, maybe it resolve the issue by changing it to float. Okay, so let's see now. See, we are going to again add tops under uh, clothing, and under women tops. Submit. No, this one you need to add the category discount, otherwise it will show you the null here, and we don't want that it will show it as null. Okay, so this condition we need to add only one condition here, that if category discount is empty, then we will assign zero value to it. Okay, just one condition you need to add here. Okay, and rest everything is fine. Okay, so now we are going to add once again tops under clothing, and that we are going to add under women. Okay, and now see, nothing we are going to add. We are going to add here tops and submit, and this time we able to add. Okay, category added successfully. So now we are going to edit in case we want here edit, and in case of edit, if the admin tries to remove the top or some other thing and will try to click on submit, then the here the issue will come, category name is required, so validation will work here for the edit form as well. Okay, so here tops come, and here you can see the clothing is coming by default section because it's the part of the clothing, and here woman is selected automatically because it's come under woman. Okay, tops comes under woman, so that's why woman is selected here. So in case if uh, if the admin by mistake added some of the category, wrong category, means category level is wrong, then he can able to update that level. Okay, so mm, so let's do that thing, like if we are going to add one more category, like I'm going to add here denims, and I'm going to check it out, like denims under women. So if I add under like if I add under electronics by mistake, okay, I add under mobile by mistake, okay, this one denims, then see, so this denims I have added by mistake under electronics, but now I want to update it. Okay, so that thing we need to make that thing possible. So here I need to select the clothing again. So once we will select the clothing, and then see all the categories of clothing will come up here, and now see we are going to select the here the woman. Okay, so we can change like this, and then the denim is already there, and then click on submit. Done. Then we can see we able to move this category to the right place under women. Okay, under clothing. So our add edit category functionality is working fine. We can see we can add any number of categories we want. Okay, any number of hierarchy levels we can add. Okay, so now in the next video we are going to work on the delete category functionality, and after that we are going to start working on the products module as well. Okay, so for the delete as well, we are going to delete with the normal JavaScript alert. We will also provide the confirmation with normal JavaScript alert and also with the sweet alert delete. Okay, so that we are going to do, and finally we are going to add the products, and in products we are going to consider the vendors as well, because vendor will add the products, so vendor id will go in the products table. Okay, so we will look into it. Okay, so stay tuned for that. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.